Hey guys, I know it's the middle of summer and it's hot, kids are out of school, life is busy, but I want to take a minute and see if I could share with you and entice you a little bit about why summer is the best time to have a portrait done here at Walden's. So there's three things about our summer sessions that I think are so advantageous and I want to share with you. And the first one of the three is that it's a very simple approach, very clean. These are black and white portraits, and that's really how we built the Walden brand, was on the back of black and white. Because that's where my roots go way back, is in the darkroom creating amazing black and white, studying under some of the greatest black and white printers and mentors that are out there, and I'm passionate about black and white. And I think black and white translates certain things much better than color. And one of those things it translates is a simple approach, very authentic. And so we want these to feel and look that way. T-shirts, jeans, whatever it might be. We will certainly make some recommendation as related to patterns or so forth, but we're just not going to go as far as normal because we want these to be authentic. And we don't want you to have to do a lot of arm twisting for those in your family who, number one, don't want to take the time to get all dressed up, all decked out, and 2 or 3 different outfits and all that type of thing. So, and it's not necessary for this look. So we've designed a black and white approach that's going to translate this very simple feel in a most impactful and meaningful way. The second thing I want you to know about our summer sessions is they're designed to be very short sessions. And the reason for this is we know the look. We have prototyped and tested it. Matter of fact, we don't really even need to do that. It's our heart, is to create black and whites that look like this, like these sessions. And so we've got our spot set up. It's an amazing area in our studio. Most of you have never experienced it. It's called our illuminated studio. There's no flash. It's all done through continuous light, which gives it a very film-like feeling. And it's processed and presented in a very film type of manner with all of the artistry you would expect in a really fine art black and white portrait. But the area is set up, it's ready to go. There's no flash going off if you're a little flash sensitive or if you blink a lot or any of those things. This kind of eliminates that because it's very much of a kind of an ongoing natural light kind of feel. And so we've got the spot set up, it's ready, we've tested it. We're not doing variety because variety can be an enemy of creativity. It's like put this outfit on, put this outfit on, put this on. We've already talked about that. We're not going to do that. We're going to focus on that particular portrait, and the only variety in it might be the expressions or the composition that we choose or something along those lines. So the sessions are very short. And again, it's not short as in we're sacrificing or giving up something. It's short as in we're prepared, we're focused, we have a vision. Now all we have to do is execute it. So you're not going to spend a lot of your summer hours and your time both in preparation, and then when you get here, not a lot of time that's going to be needed for us to create an amazing portrait. The final thing I want you to know about our summer sessions is that they're single subjects, and there's a reason for this. I think, number one, when we choose simple clothing that really represents that person, you can't do that with 3 or 4 people. It just ends up being a clash of different kind of feels and different personality and different taste. So we're isolating to this one person. And so single subjects, if you have multiple kids or if you want to do multiple people, we are going to recommend that you do them each individually and then do a grouping. That's amazing because if you do that, then you have each personality represented, their own style, their own body language, their own expressions are represented in that particular portrait. The other thing is the more people you put in, the more you have to construct the photograph, and the more you have to adjust one person to be able to be with another person. Certainly we do a lot of that type of thing, but for the summer sessions, no. This has got a very specific look, so we want a single subject. And then the other thing is it allows us to capture the personality, to tell the story of that person at a whole nother level. Because one of the things I learned many years ago in photographing people, and people say, you know, do you ask for a smile? Do you not ask for a smile? What's the expression you get? And ultimately, I believe the expression is always one that best represents the person, but also that expression comes when you engage the mind of the person that's in front of your camera. That sounds so simple, but it's not simple to do. And the ability to communicate and draw the expression out, whether it be a laugh, whether it be a serious expression, anything in between, it ultimately comes when we engage the mind of the person in front of the camera. So single subjects allow us to do that, allow us to tell the story at an all new level because we are isolating, divide and conquer, so to speak. And the other thing is with small children, I believe that your portraits on your wall should only be on your wall for a while, and there comes a time where you start their story. And I think having portraits when they grow up that you can actually maybe start by putting it in their home or giving it as a gift at a particular time. Now, that's up to you. You get to choose whether to do that or not. But it's a really powerful thing to be able to share your portraits with those kids when they get older, they're not kids anymore, and start their life off with the stories told through imagery that you've captured as they grow up. So our summer sessions are always single subject. So in conclusion, the summer sessions at Walden's are simple, they're short, and they're single subjects. And that really stacks the deck in our favor for an amazing portrait, which stacks the deck in your favor by having an amazing portrait and not having to do too much arm twisting and difficulty in preparation and getting ready for the portrait. The other thing is that we're setting aside July, and we're only going to take a few of these because we have to mix this in with our regular schedule. So there's going to be a limited number of sessions. I want you to call me, text me, or email me here at Walden's and let us know that you're wanting one of those spots. And then what we'll do is we'll set up a time either if you want to run by, but if you want to, like we say, keep it simple, we can do that via Zoom for these particular type of sessions. The other thing is it's all one price included. We're going to do a session and a wall portrait, kind of a small, maybe medium, depending on the wall you put it on, size wall portrait, all done. There's no like making those kind of decisions. Yes, you can add more images or change the size of it if you want to increase it or whatever, but we're making a lot of decisions because the goal, right, is to make it simple and not to have too much to do in doing that. And we've produced a particular look that represents fine art black and white just in an incredible way. So session and portrait is included. Let me know because we would love to entice you to get in at the time you normally wouldn't be thinking about a portrait. We want to talk you into thinking about it because we're going to do something really special of those you love.